Back now in the town hall, and so much has changed for high school students in the last year plus, but some things stay the same, like the stresses of finding a college and then trying to pay for it.
Yeah, student debt nationwide is at a more than $1.7 trillion mark. Now, try to wrap your head around that. And a lot of kids headed to college this fall are going to have to borrow even more money than before. The good news, though, is that help is available. And CNBC's Sharon Epperson took a look at what parents and students should know about helping cut down those costs.
For high school senior Alexis Simon, getting free money through government grants and academic scholarships made her college choice pretty clear.
I will be attending St. John's University in the fall as a communication arts major.
The total cost of attendance for her first year, over $65,000.
Out of all of the schools that I've applied to, they gave me half.
Because this just does not work. You see?
Now she and her parents are trying to figure out how they'll pay for the rest. If they did not get the scholarship or grant money that they thought, what should they do?
Well, they should work directly with the school, contact the admission and financial aid office to have that conversation.
Rob Franick, editor of the Princeton Review, a company that helps guide students through the college process, says after federal grants and other aid, schools may still offer the most financial help.
It's not because those schools are flush with dollars. Given our global pandemic times, they have to remain attractive not only academically, but also financially.
Also tap other sources. Ask your high school counselor. Use your network, friends, and family. Their employers may offer scholarships. And do an online search.
Have this proof from this spot right here.
Arizona State University sophomore George Montano started his scholarship search after taking an online personal finance course as a high school sophomore.
There was no way that I would receive funding from my parents. Financial help would have to come from elsewhere.
A first-generation college student, so far the mechanical engineering major has received grants and scholarships to cover the total cost of tuition, room, and board.
I recommend to apply to anything and everything. You'd be surprised what you can get.
I should have started looking for scholarships earlier. I really didn't realize how difficult it will truly be.
More determined than ever, Alexis Simon has ramped up her search.
I've applied to about 20 to 30 scholarships. I don't know what the money is looking like, but I'm definitely never, ever, ever going to give up.
And experts say once you start receiving scholarships, you can use those credentials to help your chances of getting more. For CNBC, I'm Sharon Epperson.
As if the stress of college isn't enough, then you got to think about the money of it. And now you add in the stress of the pandemic and how that's changed how college is. It's a rough time in some cases.
Well, and you have to remember too, Michael, that this is a business, and it sort of shows that this is sort of a system that is in a lot of ways broken. I think the college admissions scandal sort of put that into the spotlight in a lot of ways. But, you know, even with Princeton Review, they're a company that makes something like $500 million a year. So it's a business on top of it. And so should it cost that much to get an education?
And the federal government still makes money off the interest of these loans.
Yes.
Why? Crazy. Have you dipped your toe into the cryptocurrency pond just yet? Speaking of money, sort of. Well, if not, you might be soon and not even know it. In the coming months, customers of some U.S. banks are going to be able to access Bitcoin through their bank. That means they'll be able to buy, hold, and sell Bitcoin through their existing accounts and do it through a smartphone app. It's not free money, though. We spoke with financial advisor Dan Ryan today. He's a UB graduate and based out of New York City now. He warns that the government is watching.
You know, those people that put money in Dogecoin and made $60,000 and think they just won a Tesla that they're going to buy with their cryptocurrency are going to be pretty shocked when winning that Tesla is like winning it on a game show. There's a tax associated with it. And so from my standpoint as a financial advisor, the SEC is much more interested in what my clients hold in cryptocurrency, and I think overall the general government is going to be much more interested in their tax bill when it comes to these assets in the coming years.
Interesting. So just get some Bitcoin, hope for the best, and then you can pay for your college. Is that the point of these stories?
It all comes together. No such thing as a free lunch, I guess, no matter what.
We're joking. Please don't take that part of this seriously.